Hey guys, Roseann White here on Friday morning to do a special workout for the weekend to kick us off with a little bit of cardio and upper body workout. So I want to welcome you all. This is just an extra little uh, workout to throw in with what we've done for the month. If you've been following us on the Life Pro main page and the VIP page for the whole month, I've kind of broke down working with the Power Flow dumbbells in our upper arm workouts, whether it's shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, and back. But today, I thought for those of you that wanted to add the cardio factor to it and maybe have a break from weights, let's hop on the FlexCycle from Life Pro and use the resistance bands that come with it and get a full body workout, upper and lower body workout. So this workout's going to be about 15 or 20 minutes. And before I start things off, I just want to give me a minute to connect to our VIP page. So I'll be right back. I just have to do a few connections here. So give me a second to do that. And let's see if I am live. I think I am. While I am chatting with you guys, I would love to have you let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you too have the FlexCycle bike. Let's see if this is working. Okay. All right. I think I'm almost there. Hang out with me for one more second, please, if you don't mind. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay. So be sure you have some water handy. That's super important that you want to be hydrated. I definitely wear shoes when I am on the FlexCycle or FlexStride, as opposed to the vibration platform when I don't wear shoes. And I'm going to do a little bit of a warm up first before we start our routine. If you don't have the other equipment that I'm going to show you, it's okay. These are just extra kind of props along the way. Let me start my got a little tracker here. What we're going to do is 1 minute intervals. So before I start, what I want to do is just put my feet in the pedals and put the ball, our stability ball, between the knees. Can you guys see I don't think you can see the bike, can you? Let me bring you down. Hold on a second here. My camera and my screen are going at different speeds. There we go. You can see me, right? Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So have a seat. I've got a chair that's about 2 feet. I like my knees higher than my hips. And I'm going to put my feet in the pedal. I'm just going to hold this ball. I'm just going to go and squeeze things. There's big squeezes. Activating inner thighs, activating lower belly. Breathing all the stale air out from the morning. And I give myself about 10 of these to finish up. A lot of inner thigh work gets avoided with some of our stuff. So I think it's super important that we do that. And then I'm going to take the ball, I'll hold it in my hands, and I'm just going to go ahead and do some kneecap circles or hip circles in one direction with one leg. And then reverse it the other way. If you want to put your watch on to see your calorie intake or calorie output, please do that. I'm going for cross training on this. Switch legs. Put one foot in the pedal, other foot comes out, hold the ball, and circle. Nice smooth circles around. It's about 10 in one direction, 10 in the other direction, and reverse, just to get those joints lubed up. My bionic hip. Just started PT, starting to get back on my vibration platform. Life is good. Great. And then release. I'm going to use this ball to reach forward and circle my arms or my shoulders and the ball, one hand on top of the other. I'm slowly pedaling. Can you see? I'm just starting to slowly pedal. Nothing fancy, just getting the legs to warm up while I'm circling this ball. And then reach up and down. Big stretches up and down, bending at the elbows. Inhaling and exhaling. Resistance band training, I like for the fact that it's really kinder on our joints. It actually strengthens the joints so we can, when we're ready to add weights, the health of the joint itself is good, and then we can kick into the belly of the muscle of the weight. All right, now last thing I want to do, and I didn't do this to start, but I want to make sure you guys have this. I'm going to put my toes on the base, and then I'm going to lift my heels. Just want to get my ankles to work. This is super important. I see it all the time. As people age, I don't know what it's all about. Maybe I'll have to ask Amber if she knows this or if it's just a fact of life. But ankle mobility, we lose it. And that happens, we start shuffling. We start tripping. So I want you guys to make sure you're doing ankle work of any sort. We've got great products from Life Pro, the Squat Wedge Pro and the Incline X board to help you with stretching your calf, stretching your Achilles tendons. Super important, guys. And then let's make circles with the foot. So I've got my big toe to little toe. I'm making ankle circles in one direction and then the other direction, just about 5 to 10. Getting all those little joints warmed up. And then switch legs, big toe to little toe. Even if you don't have a FlexCycle today, do this stuff with me, okay? Since you're watching, just get some body movement here. All right, are you ready for this? Me too. Let me click one more thing so I can see if I've got any comments along the way, because sometimes I see you guys talking to me, sometimes I don't. I'd love to hear what you got to say at any point in time. Now, you're going to reach down and press your display and kick it for 4 seconds till everything goes to 0. We start at 0, okay? I've got my bands attached. Know that you want to make sure that you keep your bands slightly out to the side so they don't bother your pedal stride, okay? Nice and tall. We're going to sit here. Oops, I need to be a little closer. I'm going to talk a little bit more before we get into the big cardio blast. Well, I'm going to talk a lot. I want your heels to drop down and your toes lift. Slide your feet into those straps. Really push down and feel the toes pointing up, all 10 of them. Okay, you're not toeing down, you're heeling down. Okay, pushing through. Now I've got my resistance dialed into about 2. Okay, you can go all the way up to 8, and we will eventually climb up there as we take big breaths in and out. Okay, so look at your speed right now, and then close your eyes and feel that speed. Okay, I'm at 85. I suggest for everybody to think that your normal speed, your baseline speed, is somewhere between 65 and 85. Okay, make that your baseline speed. And we're going to be here at baseline for about another 40 seconds. And my arms are just out at the side. I'm not holding on the bands yet. I'm just holding them out so that the pedals don't hit the bands. And I'm just getting a feel for my ankles, my knees, my hips. Posture check. Ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips. Okay, taking big breaths in and out. I'm going to see what's going on with my monitor here. Okay, now in 10 seconds, we're going to just roll the shoulders. So turn your palms up. Lift your shoulders up to the ears. Hold them there for a second. And now roll it around. Okay, this nice big rolls. 15 seconds of rolls in one direction. And then the other direction. Okay, get any little residual tension out. Okay, first exercise. We're going to go into bicep curls. Now I'm kicking up my speed and full range up, full range down. You don't have to do quick bicep curls, but if your legs are going fast, chances are your arms are going to go fast too. And that's okay because this is not weighted work. You're not stressing the joint. but I want to do this for a whole minute. My speed now is at about 100, and I'm just doing my bicep curls. 20 seconds here. Watch the grip. Wiggle your fingers. You don't have to white knuckle this because you're not holding weight. You've got 10 seconds to go. Keep the speed up. Again, I'm at 100. That's just mine out of my comfort zone. And last rep, relax completely. You only have 15 seconds here. Okay, so let it relax. Let your arms completely relax. The next one is in 5 seconds. Your arm's going to reach out to the T shape. Okay, thumbs up and let's pedal. I'm not moving my arms. I'm just holding resistance and I'm pushing through the pedal. Now I'm at 110. So level 2, it's light. I'm going for speed here, getting the fast twitch muscles to kick in, and just holding my arms out with resistance is making all my arm muscles, shoulders to forearm work. My index finger and thumb are free. 110, 115 speed. 15 more seconds here, guys. Stick with it. We're going for quick. Belly tight. It has to be if you're sitting up tall. Your core naturally kicks in on this. And relax. Okay, shoulders relaxing. I'm going to come down and I'm going to kick it up one notch. So now I'm at level 3. And then my hands are going to reach back. Okay, I'm going wide here. Hands are back. And I'm just going to keep my arms straight and lift the chest. Feel like your collarbones are lifting to your chin. It's not your chin lifting, it's your collarbones. Slight hinge from the hips. Now, just by kicking into level 3, this is a lot harder to put some power in my pedal stroke, but I am at about 95. So as I said, 65 to 85 is comfortable. Anything above that is work. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, and release. Okay, I'm just going to hold the bands here, grab a quick sip of water. All right, only 15-second rest here, guys. So my next exercise, palms up. Okay, I'm going to go with the normal pace of my cycling, but I'm going to bend the elbows and fingertips to the sky. My speed, just so you know, is 85. So I'm kind of pushing into it, but I want fingertips to reach up, keeping the elbows lifted. Back muscles are working here as well. Biceps, front of the shoulders. This does get the heart rate up by pumping the arms. 10 seconds to go. Last 2 seconds. Thank the dear Lord. Relax. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do a little burst of cardio for this next one. And my arms are just going to thumbs up. I'm going to be wide. Okay, this is a cardio burst. Ready? Let's do it. Push. Think that your toes are spreading instead of wrapping over the pedal. Lift the toes away. Okay, pushing through the heels. So our 1-minute intervals are 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of recovery. Give it a little extra push. You've got 15 seconds left on this burst. Push through it. Trying to keep the pelvis from rocking by keeping the chest lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. I'm going to bring my straps forward. I'm going to go to 0. Actually, I'll go to 1 on this. It's going to be really light. And my legs are happy. Really light. Then circulation come in. Heart rate's at about 125. Okay, here we go. We're going to press up, thumbs down, or thumbs pointing forward, and shoulder raises, little pulses. I'm not worried too much about my leg speed. I just want the blood to be flowing. while I pump my arms. This is a great upper body workout, great core workout. And of course, since February is Heart Month, a great workout for your heart. Last 12 seconds. Woo, burn, baby, burn. If you're feeling your neck and your shoulders, just don't bring up your arms as high. It still works, okay? And relax down. Perfect. I only have 15 seconds. I'm going to change completely. I'm taking it to level 5. I hope I don't regret this. Okay. Yeah, there's the speed. So I've got my hands, thumbs are turned inward, pointing toward my hips, and they're spread wide. I'm leaning forward. I'm pushing through this. Now, when I go to heavier resistance, hear me out. I don't expect you to be at 65. You might. When we start heavier resistance, the range now becomes 50 to 65. 50 to 65, no slower. Okay, when we go slower, it's a little too much stress on your joints. So I want to make sure that you understand 50 is a good place to be. In 5 seconds, we'll relax from that. And release. I've been teaching cycling since 2000. Okay, and I studied from some of the best cycle instructors. And the truth is, when you go too slow, it's too much stress on your joints. So, okay, you guys ready for this? We're gonna go 45 seconds on this heavy gear. I'm gonna reach out, no resistance really in my arms, but I'm gonna push the pedals. Now, I showed you, or I told you that 65 was where my work was. Now I'm at 85, and this is a lot more push into the pedals. We're at about almost 8 minutes into this workout. Okay, we didn't include the warm-up as part of the workout. Last 10 seconds here. And 5, 3, 2, and relax. Get rid of that resistance. Go to something that's lighter for you. 0, 1, or 2. Piece of cake. Okay, we're going to go into triceps now. So I'm going to reach back. I'm going to bend and push. Bend at the elbows. My hands are at my hips. Push out. Elbows stay pointed back. And I'm just going to think about pumping my arms on this. I'm not worried about my legs so much. But I want my spine to be long. Avoid dropping over. Lift the heart. Proud chest, but belly in. And are you feeling your triceps? You should be. Push straight. The whole idea is straight bend, okay? Every time you straighten is when the tricep kicks in. You've got 15 seconds left on this, guys. Keep it going. How'd you like the workouts from the past month? The 15-minute interval, 15-minute segments. You can throw them in any time of the week, right? And relax. Okay, I'm going to go into a little bit of cardio speed here. So I'm going to go up to about 4. Okay, 4 is going to feel pretty doable at this point. Arms are out to the side. Let us slacken my band. I'm going for speed. Try to feel light on your seat. So if you had a rope around your rib cage, it's lifting you up like a hot air balloon. Think that. The helium's lifting you up off your seat. And we've got 25 seconds more to go. My speed right now at level 4 is just about 115. Okay. I'll remind you again, heels down, toes up. Big breaths in and out. Collarbones lifted, not chin. And shoulders are dropped. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, I'm going to go down 1 notch of speed, just 1. We're at 10 and a half minutes. It's, again, 15-minute workout. So this time I've crossed my bands. Okay, thumbs are pointing in. And I'm going to pull up into a row. When I do my row, my thumbs land by my armpits and the elbows are wide and higher than the shoulder joints. Okay, pull it up. Every time you pull back and up, drop the shoulders. Feel it. It's important, that word, feel the shoulders drop. Because this is one people always go in their neck. And the traps are working, but they're not. They shouldn't be the primary mover. Okay, 5 seconds. We're going to hold this. Okay, hold it here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. We're supposed to take a break here, but I want you to hold it for 15 seconds. Big breaths in and out. And relax. Okay, let's do a nice little loose arms, loose legs. We're going to call this our recovery, 45 seconds. I'm at 11. I'm almost at the 12-minute mark. So that means I only have 3 more minutes to really kick in things, okay? So enjoy this little bit of recovery before we do 3 big pushes. Now, your push might be different than mine, but make it a push, all right? You're going to reach down. I'm going to go up to 6. You pick your poison, and let's get ready to go in about 5 seconds, okay? Feel it first. Feel the resistance. Ankles working, toes up. Let's push. I'm going to keep my elbows at my side and my palms up like I'm holding 2 plates. Elbows stay in. My rotator cuff muscles are kicking in here, but I'm more concerned about what's happening underneath my feet. I told you 50 to 65 is a doable, or is your target for heavier gears. I'm at about 70, so I am really pushing into this. Okay, it is effortful. 100% no. 75% out of my comfort zone, yeah. 20 more seconds here, guys. Big breaths in and out. We'll take a water break after this. 10 seconds. Still maintaining my 70, 75. And relax. Let's keep the resistance. Grab some water. Okay, we're going to do another resistance kick. Okay, elbows at the side, thumbs up, pointing out. Are you ready? Another push. If you want to add more resistance, go for it. I'm not. I'm kind of happy here. My hips are staying stable. I'm not shifting in my seat. But boy, oh boy, do I feel my calves, my quads, my abs, my back muscles, and my everything. Full body is working. Make sure you can wiggle out your toes, though. I'm going to remind you of that because some of us tend to want to clutch onto the pedals. I want those toes, the ball of the foot, the big toe mount is doing the pushing, the heels dropping. 70 is challenging. 70 RPMs, that is. And relax. Okay, I'm going to go kick it down speed-wise to about 3. All right. My last interval, actually, I'm a little bit over 15 minutes. Okay, let's start. Extra rotation and quick legs. Little pushes out of my arms. Elbows are in. I'm externally rotating from the shoulder joint, and I'm going quick with my speed. It's a little fast twitch muscles going on. And you've got 25 seconds here to get everything pumping. I'm at 9,900 RPMs and feeling the shoulder blades working down my back. 10 seconds to go, guys. You got this. You huffing and puffing like me. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Throw those bands out. Oh, take the resistance off. Gladly. Okay. I was at the 15.5-minute mark. Heart rate stayed about 120, 125. I'm happy about that. That's for me, low end of my aerobic zone. That's where the most fat burning happens for us. Higher heart rates, great for the heart muscle. We build endurance. We build our aerobic capacity, but we stress our body a lot, and that's okay. But working aerobically like this in those lower zones, 65, 70, 75%, your aerobic zone is where the fat, bye-bye. Add that to your sauna blanket, your red light belts, anything that you have. You can even wear your red light belt while you're doing this. I forgot to say that. But you can put a red light belt around your waist while you're doing this. Get that red light work going. How'd that feel, guys? So let's do a little stretching to end this. Just like we started, I want to kind of heel toe my ankles. I'm going to scoot my chair back and just alternate one heel up and then one down. Just let those joints of the toes and the ankles cool down. Let's make ankle circles in one direction, then the other. Same thing on the other side, one direction, just about 5. Just want to pay attention to them, okay? And then reverse. You're going to go, I'm going to move my chair over to the side so you can see me. You're going to take your knee back, push back and forward a few times, open up through the hip. The glute contracts. Should feel good. Then reach up, get a big stretch. Lengthen from armpit. Take your hand behind your head. Use the other hand to get your tricep to stretch, and then bend over to the side. So my left leg is back. My bend is to my right. Lovely. Okay. Take that same left foot, if you're with me, cross it over, sit tall and lean. It's not the chin, the heart comes forward, eyes toward the floor, and just take a nice little lean and get into the hips here. And then quad stretch. I'm going to grab onto the ankle. Now, if you cannot stretch, hold your foot like this and get a quad stretch with the heel to the butt, don't stress. I'll show you another option. Okay, I'll show you on my bionic side. Okay. All you really do is you push down on your toes, your knee stays here. You're going to just lengthen out the quad. It's very gentle for those of you that don't hold your ankle. Okay, other side, different side. Okay, we're going to take the foot back as far back as we can. We bend and we straighten. I like to make sure my hips aren't hiked. My hands are on my hips. I want to feel that opening in the hip flexor. Oh, so good. My happy hip. And then reach up, stretch up, hand behind your head or back and grab onto the elbow, and then bend over to the side and breathe into that. Come on back. And then we'll take that figure 4 stretch. So this side will be different for me, as you well know. I'm going to cross over, but instead of figure 4 where the knees out, I can't. This works. I just sit ladylike style and then lean into it. I'm still getting the glute stretch that I need. Over time, it opens up more for me. You'll see the more I do this, the more it opens up. So don't be discouraged if you find like, oh, I'm just not that flexible. I get it. Give yourself a little love, a little grace. And notice the difference now. Look at it. I'm almost there. I couldn't do that the first one, but the more I lean into it, I get a little more space into that hip. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Great. Okay, now the quad stretch. I want to make sure you see this. I'm going to move this guy out of the way. Not everyone grabs their ankle. It just doesn't happen for all sorts of reasons. So all I do is I put my shoelaces down and I push my hip forward. And my knee is right under my hip. And it's almost like I'm dragging my toes of my knee forward to get this gentle stretch. All I want to do is lengthen, okay? As opposed to grabbing my foot. I won't do it on this side, but I'm getting that length. My hip flexor stretches when my knee's behind my hip. My quad stretches when my knee is underneath the hips forward. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay? And then, of course, hamstrings, we'll do it really easy. Heels, dig in, toes up. lean forward. Not a big movement. You don't have to touch your toes. You don't have to bring your nose to your knees to lengthen those hamstrings out. Just hinge from your hips and feel everything up, the ankles, the calves, the back of the knees. And then finally, let's take a big breath in and a long breath out. Give yourself a beautiful hug, lifting the elbows and lowering them, open up. Do it again. Lift and lower. We're going to side bend one way, side bend the other way. Rotate left, rotate right. One more big breath in. Fold forward from your seat, tuck your chin, and reach down to your toes. Shake your head no, shake it yes, shake it all around. Take another breath in. On an exhale, roll up bone by bone. Reach up, stretch up. Hands go behind your hips, behind your back. Elbows pin in. Eyes to the sky. Lift the heart. Lift the corners of your mouth because you are done with your workout. And release. So we did about a 5-minute cool down stretch. That's just as important as your workout. Make sure you do that. Keep hydrated. And you're set for the week, guys. Weekend. You can repeat this workout anytime you want because it's not weight bearing per se. So we're just working shoulder joints, elbow joints, hips. It's a nice way to prepare yourself so when you're ready to grab a weight and do your shoulder presses or whatever, your joints are happy. They're happy and healthy. I hope this was helpful for you. Make sure you join Deb tomorrow for her special Saturday live. And I know Amber will be coming back really soon to join us again live. And we'll be seeing you in the month of February. It's Heart Healthy Month for sure, but it's also Hip Healthy Month. I'll be sharing with you ways to strengthen your hips. Whether you had a hip replacement or not, these workouts will be great for all of us, beginner or seasoned athlete. How to keep your hips healthy and strong no matter what Life Pro product you use. Thanks for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.